Freckles, and this week I want to talk all about gross salaries versus net salaries. Get clear on the difference between net and gross, okay? So your net salary is what you get landing in your bank account. So it's the money you get to spend on travel, on your rent, on food, on partying, on gifts, on going out, all sorts of things, okay? That's your money. And your gross salary is your total salary, but that's before your tax has been deducted. So it'll be bigger than your net salary, but some of that money will then be used to pay any tax that you owe. So normally, as basic and as standard, as individuals, we owe income tax and we owe employees NI, national insurance, okay? So those are the two main things that we owe. So let's say for the case of numbers, you are paid £2,000 a month. That is your gross salary. And as a result, you take home £1,600 a month. You are paying £400 in tax. So that's £400 that might be across your income tax, national insurance, maybe you went to university and you have a student loan, so there's some student loan repayment in there, there's a pension contribution, and all those things. And your employer, your family, will go, yeah, Sophie, you're on £2,000 a month. The HMRC have told us, the tax man basically, has told us you owe £400 in multiple taxes. Fine, we will pay them. So they take £400 out of your salary and they send it to the government, and then they give you £1,600 back via bank transfer normally. So you get that. So that is now your kind of take home. That's what you've got to play with. But when you discuss that job, you initially discussed it in gross. And the key thing is discussing everything in gross. Gross is better for you because each year the government has what is called a personal tax allowance. So for example, the personal tax allowance at the moment is £11,850. That means the first £11,850 you owe each month, you pay no income tax on. And it will go up next year. So it went up to £11,850 in 2018, April 2018 to April 2019, and it will go, and that went up from £11,600. So it increases each year. So if you discuss in gross terms, you benefit from that personal tax allowance to increase every year. All right. So you know, gross is how it works in every other industry. So if you went to university, studied economics, and then got a job at Goldman Sachs, they would give you a gross salary. If you went and worked for Costa, they would give you a gross salary. That is in really basic terms. There are some other costs that the employers have to consider, but from a nannying point of view, from you as an individual, you need to be discussing everything in gross terms, all right? And if you don't know how to do it, go and have a look or get in touch with us and we can help. So that's everything from me this week. I really hope it kind of vaguely makes sense. And I'll be back next week on another video on anything and everything to do with nannying, childcare and children.